Hi parents, today we're going to talk about rounding numbers and what we're learning in the classroom. In third grade, we're going to round numbers to the tens, hundreds, thousands, and even the 10,000s using number lines. Usually rounding to the tens and the hundreds is the hardest for them, but once they've mastered that, even though we're getting into higher digits, it's usually much easier once we get there. This is an example of what we're looking at with a number line. In the case of 76, I would see that it's between 70 and 80, and just plot my number of 76 and see, okay, well, since it is only 4 jumps away from 80, that means it would round to 80 because it's closer to 80. But it would be 6 jumps to go back to 70 and it's farther away, therefore justifying why it rounds to 80. We're also looking at rounding rules, in which I teach the students that whatever place that you're rounding to, here's an example with tens. If you're rounding to the tens place, you would underline what you're rounding to and draw an arrow from the digit that's going to influence this. This 6 is going to tell me that this is the high 70s number, which means that it's almost 80. You may see your child making this chart of that if this digit with the arrow, the one that's going to influence the rounded digit, is a 1, 2, 3, or 4, then it's going to cause the digit to stay the same. Or if it is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, which is the case in this one, it's going to cause it to round up to the next digit. We're also going to be practicing this. This one's a little bit harder for the kiddos, but even in a hundreds number, I could round to the tens using the same process or so forth. I can round to the hundreds, or even in the thousands number, I can round to another place. And so it's just a lot of abstract practice for them, and just practicing understanding that the concept of that close numbers.